and I am pursuing my graduation from agriculture. As I am on last year, so I have to do some internship in agriculture program. So I have chosen bee farming. So we are in Nitin Bees, Royal Honey and Bee Farming Society, which is located at Chinhat, Lucknow. So I am doing my internship in his company. So right now I am in his office, in his lab, in testing laboratory lab, where we will learn how this honey is processed. But I have to tell you the fact that other companies process their honey, but Nitin Bees don't process their honey. They sell their honey in the raw form. So first we will just see how this honey comes. As you can see, there is a stand. Now Zishan will tell you how to just cut the wax and then transfer these bee stands into the honey extraction machine. Now Zishan is just putting these bee stands into the honey extraction machine. Now Nitin will automatically just by handly, manually just automatically on this machine, and honey will come into this vessel. As you can see, drop by drop some of the honey is coming out in the nozzle. Now honey will just come out into the vessel, as you all can see. Now Nitin will just collect the honey in the vessel and just put it into the tanks for filtering, as our filter has the muslin cloth which just filters the honey into like fine substance. Now honey will just filter into the two tanks with the help of two tanks, as you all can see. Nozzle and just pick up the vessel and will transfer this honey into the self-automatic nozzle fit machine. Now I am transferring this vessel to the asim to just put it into the self-automatic machine.
आराम थोड़ा और ऊपर.
Now Osama will tell you how to just clean these bottles with the high air vacuum. The bottles with the honey, as there is a self-automatic honey filling machine with us. We have two calculator meters too, which just fill the honey bottles with the required quantity as we want. Like we can set the meters with the 500 grams and 1 kg. As you can see, honey will just stop automatically after the required quantity is filled in the bottles. Now as you can see, 500 grams bottles are filled. Now with the help of this lac bottling fixing machine, the bottle caps will be fixed by my batchmate Asim. So now as the bottles are capped with the lac bottle caps, now Pankaj will head and with us putting the sinks with the help of this heating gun, which just fixes the seal over the caps tightly. over the bottle caps. Now Piyush will just head on with the putting the labels of the over the bottle. Test our honey with some basic parameters such as pH, density and color of the honey. So for the pH meter, with the help of the pH meter, first we will test the pH of the honey, which will decide which flavor honey is it. So with the help of the pipette, we will take some water and then we will just cleanse our electrode with this water. So after this, I will put the sample of the honey under the electrode, which will just measure the pH of the honey. And with the help of the spectrometer, we also just see and detect that how much carbohydrate and protein is present in my honey. So at last I want to say, please save bees, save beekeepers, and this will save our planets and human beings too, which will clean our environment. You all can see our eucalyptus raw honey is prepared, fully prepared. As you can see, there are two brand logos, labels, like which is one of the Nitins Bees, Royal Bee and Farming Society, which is located at Chinhat. As you can see, there is one more thing, nutritional label. You can see where everything is written, what nutrition is present and what quantity it is present. And this is our bestseller eucalyptus raw honey. But there are other varieties and flavors too of our honey. That is mustard, such as mustard, eucalyptus, multi-flower, ajwain, lychee, and two others too. And honey bee products are also made in this company, such as value-added products like bee wax cream, pain reliever cream, and soaps too, and pollen grains too of the honey. So if you want our products, so you can contact us on the number or the link which is given under the video. Thank you.